Yeah.
I was sure. Don't forget it. I was sure.
Yeah, Professor Felipe.
Hello.
Hello, how are you, Professor Felipe?
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you so much, dear Professor Emmanuel Komi Kounakou. Thank you so much, dear Veronika. Thank you so much, dear Professor Alice Lee. Thank you so much, dear Mr. and Professor too, Davi Mayer. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend Felipe. Very honored to stay here for you, yes?
It's a real honor and pleasure to be here. Oh, how many times, Professor Alice Lee? How many times?
Yeah, I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yeah. But we speak every day, every week, né? By WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your presence, or you, of course, for your knowledge.
You're welcome.
Sharing your knowledge with us. Dear partner, Professor Veronika Yarnykh, you are the best.
Thank you so much, Felipe.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
The main today is the Professor Emmanuel Komi. He organized everything. The main is him. You are the main.
Komi, it's very hard work. I know it as the event producer, so it's necessary to organize everything, technical details, to invite the speakers, to check in everything. So you are great, Komi, really.
Thank you.
He's the orchestra man. You know, orchestra man.
Yeah.
Professor Felipe, you are the best coach, leader, with whom I am working since 4 years. So I know without you, we cannot be here. Without Professor Veronika, we cannot be here together. And today it is our pleasure to share this moment with you. Here.
Thank you
This
so
is
much.
a collective victory. This moment is a collective victory. Oh, sorry. You got the floor, Professor Emmanuel Komi. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I am very proud to be here too with Davi Mayer. Davi Mayer now is the secretary of the International Steering Committee, and he is with us. He is the man too.
Oh, very honor for me. Great, Felipe. The Felipe is my friend many years ago, yes?
Yes. He is my, we got it. He write
in my heart.
chapters. Oh, thank you. He writes chapters about mil cities in many books. He's a very important and serious author about it. I can say the same about Alice Lee. Alice Lee is a friend, is a real friend and a real partner at many years about mil cities.
Yeah, we are friends for many years.
Okay, thank you.
Professor, is with you. Professor Emmanuel Komi Kounakou.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, we are honored today to have you as distinguished speakers sharing your valuable insight on this groundbreaking topic. MIL City Paradigm, its application in neighbor town, communities, universities, campuses, and corporate universities in the context of artificial intelligence. And today, it is a pleasure for us to share this moment with you. And we have together here many speakers, many distinguished experts. First of all, we have Professor Felipe Chibas, the co-moderator of today.
Sorry, Professor. You are recording now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It is recording. Yes. We have Professor Felipe Chibas Ortiz, co-moderator, leader of CRIARCOMC, co-leader of Innovation Group of UNESCO MIL Alliance. He is a professor of communication at São Paulo University, Brazil. We have also Professor Veronika, co-leader of Innovation Group of UNESCO MIL Alliance. She is a professor in Mongolia, and you are welcome. We have Dr. Davi Mayer, Co-Secretary General of International Steering Committee of the UNESCO MIL City Alliance, living in Brasilia and working internationally with Paris, France. You are welcome. And we have our distinguished Professor Alice Li from China. She is a emeritus professor, School of Communication from Hong Kong Baptist University. Professor, you are welcome. And we are waiting for Professor Babu, also from India. So today, we are here together to share knowledge, insights, and before I give the floor to Professor Felipe, the agenda is first. Professor Felipe will introduce and share his thought with us. After we'll hear Professor Veronika, and we'll hear Professor Davi and Professor Alice, and we will have panel discussion and conclusion, and we will stop there. We have 1 hour to share this moment. So I will give the floor to Professor Felipe to introduce this moment. Professor Felipe, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, dear Professor Emmanuel Komi Kounakou. Thank you so much to all my dear colleagues present here today. I want to welcome everyone together with the Professor Dr. Emmanuel Komi Kounakou, leadership of the MIL cities in the Canada and Africa of the UNESCO MIL Alliance. I want to thank you very much for your readiness to be speakers on our UNESCO Global Initiative, this MIL City webinar. This is a special session about the MIL cities paradigm and its application of neighborhoods, towns, communities, universities, and corporate universities too, in the context of AI challenge, artificial intelligence challenge. During this meeting, eminent speakers from China, Brazil, Cuba, of course, Mongolia, and Canada will be sharing their thoughts about with experts about this important topic. We believe your perspective will greatly contribute to the discussion on the application of the MIL cities paradigm in various settings, territories, and different space, with addressing AI challenges. We have the following main ideas of our webinar: how we can applicate the model MIL cities and different space and in different space territories with artificial intelligence and new technologies. Media and information. Another question is, media and information literacy city, or MIL city, is the concept which considers the media and space of the city and defines citizens as media literate persons. Media today is our second reality for life. Therefore, today a media literate city is an urban space that includes both educational, communication, and information space of the city. The provision of public service in digital format is also part of MIL city. As you can see, this is quite a flexible and plastic concept. MIL cities is a very important concept for us. In companies today, for example, the application of the ESG, environmental, social, and governance system, is cited as a guiding principle. This system must be taught together with the 17 objectives of the 2030 agenda in different space. We need this application today, and we need to discuss about this today. The MIL cities paradigm with its indicators and metrics can be applied on university campus, neighborhoods, enterprise, village, and other space ecosystems, digital ecosystems or physical ecosystems too, helping to respond to some of the challenges mentioned above, as well as contributing to the holistic and civic education of the citizens. But we can have two principal questions at this webinar: how the cities interact with the physical community and digital community that surrounds them and the neighborhoods in which they are located in terms of promoting ethics and trust, and how could the cities integrate the different areas of administration of the city hall in this point. Well, this is some provocations, some guidelines, but you, the speaker, have the all liberty to express your ideas. Well, thank you so much for your attention, for your presence, and you got the floor, speakers and Professor Dr. Emmanuel Komi Kounakou.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Felipe, for this exciting introduction that allowed us to continue. Thank you so much. So now we give the floor to Professor Veronika Yarnykh from Mongolia for her speech. Professor Veronika, the floor.
Thank you so much. So I would like to share very shortly with you some information about the corporate universities and the university as media and information literate hub. So in this way, I would like to share with you the first. Professor Felipe told us about the UNESCO approach for understanding of media and in media and information system, and about media and information literate cities. So in this way, I would like to show you, just a moment, please. I would like to show you the UNESCO approach to the MIL city. And I would like to say that there is not the first or the very first approach of UNESCO. UNESCO has different approaches and understanding what is city today. We have smart cities, innovation cities, creative cities, world heritage cities, learning cities, MIL cities, and then if we speak about the developing of this initiative, we can speak about the MIL University City. So in this way, it's necessary to underline and highlight that if we speak about the MIL City or Media and Information Literate cities, we can speak about very comfortable urban space for living, working, studying, for connection with city halls, municipalities in absolutely different levels. So also in this way, as I say, we can speak about the comfortable urban life space. And in this week also, and in this case also, I would like to share with you, I hope that you see my slide, about what is MIL University. If we speak about the developing of the approach and the developing of the initiative. So in this way, I would like to highlight the following. Of course, if we speak about media and information literate university or campus or something else, we can speak that we can speak and discuss that university has absolutely different opportunities for developing media literacy. We have the special additional courses, special courses for entrepreneurs, government relations, university courses, for part of the education program, but I would like to highlight two opportunities. It's global initiatives, the first, because today we speak about them, the UNESCO opportunities for university of any country, any city, so on and so forth. And also the second direction, we can speak about the collaboration with corporate universities, which is very interesting now for the universities and working as employer, as the communication with the future employers for the students, and about also this opportunity and this initiative is about the collaboration and improvement of media and information literacy also in the business sphere. So, if we speak about the opportunities, I would like to share with you the results of our opportunity, which means, just a moment, please. Yes, it's the full picture. So, it's the developing of our opportunity MIL talk. So, here you see the banners of our global webinars, which we did during this year about that. You see about the artificial intelligence tools and the implementation in the urban media reality in different ways. What I would like to share with you, I would like to share that during 2 years we have 24 webinars, we have 48 experts from 26 countries, we have 5 books with different articles, so with the results of the research, and so on and so forth. I would like to highlight the idea that corporate, so all these experts are researchers, professors, lecturers from absolutely different universities all over the world. So we have China, India, Hong Kong, Jordan, USA, you see Greece, Italy, Turkey, South Korea, Armenia, Mongolia, of course, so in different places by that. And in this way, I would like to highlight that when the researchers and lecturers or professors, if we speak about the MIL University, have the collaboration with such global initiative, not only with UNESCO initiative, but of course, I would like to improve the idea of UNESCO global initiative about development of media and information literacy. It means that we have opportunity to develop our university. We have the opportunity to work with the results of the researchers from other countries, and we have opportunity to increase the role of our university also in our urban media space, not only media, but in our urban space. It's the first bonus if we speak about the development of the corporate universities and about MIL University as a whole. Also, I would like to share with you some samples of books which we have within this initiative in different ways. And also, I would like to say that all our speakers today have the research articles or future vision articles in practically in all these books. And the last thing which I would like to share also with you, I would like to share that we have, just a moment please, 4 books, okay, 5 books, 5 continents, more than 80 experts. And in this way also, I would like to share with you the bonuses and opportunities if we speak about the connection between UNESCO Global Initiative and the university as media and information literate hub. So, corporate universities and MIL universities have the opportunities about new stakeholders, new guidelines, new consulting and methodological materials. I would like also to mention that after our webinars, as I know, we have the different communication between our experts who are lecturers and professors in different universities, and so I hope that they will communicate also in their practical work. So also, if we speak about the bonuses for MIL University, if we speak about the collaboration with the global initiative, also with UNESCO Global Initiative. So in this way, we can speak about the collaborations with universities from different countries and continents. We can speak about new ideas for new research. And so, as I know, the professors from Turkey and South Korea who were experts during one of our previous seminars. So it was very interesting for them, and I hope that they will will find the new tools for their researching, new ideas for implementation in our university or in your universities, also translation MILCT materials on different languages, and personal promotion and promotion of the university. So there are the bonuses in the cooperation with UNESCO global initiatives and such bonuses and opportunities which can help us to improve the university as media and information literacy hub. And the last thing which I would like to share with you, so you have all my connections. In this way, I hope that if you have any questions, I'm ready to answer it. Thank you so much for your attention and for the opportunity.
Yeah, thank you so much, Professor Veronika, for your speech, your huge work. You have shared many information with us, and we need to return back after every speaker finish his speech. Thank you so much. We give the floor to Professor Davi Mayer for his speech. Professor Mayer, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
My part. Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hello, for me it's very honor to stay here for more careful friends. Yes, Professor Alice Lee, I have the opportunity for working you and you in the book, the market communication innovation for MIL cities, and 5 years ago. Yes, 5 years ago. Yes. For me, it's very honor to stay here for you. Professora Veronika Yarnykh is a reference girl, reference teacher in the MIL cities initiatives. And for me, other opportunity to stay here for you, for me is marvelous. Yes, let's go. My name is Davi Mayer. I have Co-Secretary General of the International Committee Sterling of the UNESCO MIL Alliance. Yes, in the summary, discussing the MIL cities, the use of the artificial intelligence in favelas. Yes, as communities in Brazil. Yes. According to UNESCO, the main objective of the MIL Cities initiative is to place cities in the path in innovate, empowerment in their cities through media information literacy competencies, while connecting the other cities in the world. Media information literacy citizens are able to understand their role and functions in the media and the other information providers, process-based knowledge and skills, and critical and efficient analysis and use media information for self-expressions in others to become independent leaders and critical thinkers. Is there are the important critical thinker, yes, as well as to fully participate in the benefit from the today ever-growing knowledge in the information society. Okay. Currently, the use of intelligence artificial has become widespread in society, whether through methodologies that improve the performance of companies, data optimizations, and through techniques that improve the performance of scientific studies and discover cures of disease. In other words, intelligence artificial has brought major innovation to societies. In this sense, they will present how the prospect using intelligence artificial is also being worked on in the social sciences. Such is the use of the private communication communities in learning science in order to provide innovative solutions to reduce inequalities from the perspective for MIL cities proposed for UNESCO. Yes, In this presentation, I will show some projects that use intelligence or artificials to change the reality of residents of need regions such as favelas located in Brazil. Yes. For example, important projects in Brazil created by brothers Felipe and Henrique Fernandes, e a favela uses social media to encourage young residents of underprivileged communities to learn about new technologies, as well opportunities that artificial intelligence can provide in their lives. I presented this project for you. Yes, let's go. It's very interesting.
Okay.
For example, let's go. The main is inteligência artificial.
Well,
Hello,
everything's okay?
are you hearing us?
Okay. This case is important for the works in the favelas for the change lives of the young peoples. The profile uses profile called CRIA, which they created by the intelligence artificial intelligence, with interact with the public, explain how they create extra income with AI, how they create arts of AI. Yes, and this project is created one year ago. It is a very good initiative in Brazil for change of initiatives in implemented inteligência artificial in favelas in Brazil. Yes. The second, with the armed generation future transformation in the lives of young people living in the underprivileged communities. The Henrique Brasil Institute in partnership with the Town Music Festival and the CUFA, Centro Único das Favelas, Unique Center of Favelas, selected 16 students to be part of the project's control activities in favelas. I made a visual training with a focus on artificial intelligence. Yes, students, in addition to having guaranteed participation in the town festival, music, shows in the audiovisual production. The objective is for young people to master concepts about artificial intelligence. It uses in everyday life through mentoring in combines technical and theoretical knowledge. Yes. The third, in September, and this year's Expo Favela Innovation Bahia, a business and entrepreneurship fair in the favela, took place in the metropolitan region of Salvador, Bahia, where participants were invited to learn about and interact with artificial intelligence tools. Yes, very interesting. Participants were also present with immersions through virtual reality, where each participant could check the business dissemination possibilities for this tool. Yes, the project is the name Gerando Falcões. Gerando Falcões is a very special project in Brazil. The objective is proportionate candidate vacancies of the agile in simple way. Yes, utilize inteligência artificial for attending candidates for the vacancies, yes? Candidates for the new works, candidates of the new opportunities for works. This case is for me as very special because it stimulates the community for knowledge, the techniques or for intelligence artificial for business, for new business and new opportunities for change the families in the youngest lives in the favelas, in the communities in Brazil. For me, these projects, these initiatives changes lives. These initiatives change families. These initiatives change the world. Yes, in this, then it's very important for us. These initiatives, the MIL cities for UNESCO, the initiatives for ONU, for change lives, yes, initiative for industries, initiative for universities, initiative for governance, for change the life of the children in all the worlds. No same Brazil for all the worlds. I think the principal work in this then is change of lives of good lives. Yes, for me it's more special. Thank you so much for the opportunity demonstrate and presentate and projects. There are many changes in lives, young lives in Brazil. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Davi Mayer, for your presentation. Wow, it is very interesting. Your speech focused on MICT, the use of artificial intelligence in favela in Brasilia. And you show us a concrete project you are developing in Brasilia to change life, to change the city, to change the life of children in the business.
Yes, yes.
A great project. You return back on this project after the speech of Professor Alice. So, Professor Alice, you have the floor. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Hi, I would like to present, my topic today. The topic is contributing to the MIL city building through surface learning in universities. We are moving into the all-internet world, and the AI era has begun. Cities around the world have benefited from the digital and AI revolutions. And in Asia, many countries are busy building their smart cities. But UNESCO reminds us, if a smart city is sustainable, it must also be a MIL city. So when a city launches its smart city initiatives, on the one hand, it needs to transform its social institutes into MIL organizations. On the other hand, it has to cultivate its residents as media information literate citizens. My home city, Hong Kong, is also moving into a smart city. The government has already published 2 policy papers, the Hong Kong Smart City Blueprint and the Hong Kong Smart City Blueprint 2.0. AI has begun to penetrate citizens' everyday lives, and both the government and the civil society recognize that MIL education is essential and it must include a strong component on AI literacy. In Hong Kong, we adopt collaborative network model to promote MIL education and build MIL cities. And today I would like to focus on the role of universities in this network. In Hong Kong, several universities promote MIL by service learning. For example, the University of Hong Kong, it has an Annie Lab, which is a fact-checking online media outlet and a training program for students. Its teaching newsroom model encourages students to serve the community by fighting against disinformation and help the community to learn how to do fact-checking. The Chinese University of Hong Kong has a Mass Media Academy, which is a knowledge transfer MIL program. At the Hong Kong Baptist University, Hong Kong BU, that is my university, there is a MIL service learning program. University students work with NGOs and individual young people. Here, I would like to introduce the Hong Kong BU MIL service learning course. I teach this course, and it is a typical service learning course. The title of the course is Media Communication in the AI Era. Apart from teaching MIL concepts and skills, it puts special focus on AI literacy. Actually, service learning is an educational approach. Students learn facts and theories in the classrooms and then volunteer in the community and participate in the reflection activities to deepen their understanding of the classroom. And students apply the classroom learning to the real world. And students engage in the concrete projects that meet community needs. So through service learning, on the one hand, the students achieve self-growth, and on the other hand, they also contribute to the community. Service learning comes from John Dewey's theory of learning by doing. According to Dewey, students learn more when they are engaged in activities. Firstly, students become familiar with the content of a course. And secondly, their service activities encourage them to interact with the learning materials. And finally, students generate knowledge by themselves. For traditional teaching, the teachers push the knowledge into the brain of the students. But for the service learning activities pull the knowledge from the brain of the students. The students have to produce their knowledge. The Hong Kong Baptist University Service Learning course has two projects. Project 1, it is AI teaching materials is production. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, and then so for Project 1, students produce teaching and reference materials for NGOs' media literacy curriculum to serve local schools. And in the past 3 academic years, students already served several NGOs, including youth organizations, fact-check centers, as well as news museums. And these organizations has many MIL programs with local schools. In Project 2, each university student in this course choose a young community member as service target. The service target can be a primary school student, secondary school student, or young adults under 25. The university student interact with the young service target for 5 weeks and share the MIL knowledge and skills. The objective is to explain the importance of MIL and helping other young people to develop competency of handling media information. Of course, before the service, the professor offered lectures on MIL and AI for university students. And the professor and the teaching assistant also provide guidance to help the student with their research to produce teaching materials. The outcomes of the project 1 are interesting. The students are quite innovative, and they produce a number of AI teaching materials packages. These teaching materials including virtual KOL, AI and disinformation, AI and cyberbullying, AI and future jobs, algorithm and social media, deepfake, ChatGPT and online learning, and so on. From the teaching materials they produce, we can see that the students learn the AI issues which have direct impact on their lives, and they have comprehension information about the role of AI, and they were also aware both the benefits and challenges of AI. They also call for awareness and regulations of AI. They suggest that policymakers should put forward measures to regulate the healthy development of AI. And the most important thing is to share their eagerness to share their critical thinking skills of school students in the community and teach them to protect their privacy. So for the project 2 outcomes is also interesting. The service targets, the second service learning project is MIL coaching for individual young person. The service targets come from the local schools and universities, and they're also coming from the other countries because some of the university students select their relatives and friends in other cities to share their media literacy knowledge by online means. And they also identifies the media habits of all those service targets and see how can improve their media habits. And they also conduct a lot of activities. And to these activities including doing news analysis, watch movies together, and read news and analysis together, identify different photos and videos, and making photos via AI. And also they practice digital detox together. They just put aside their mobile phones and they went on picnics, and they have good food together, and they also, watch movies together. So to practice their digital detox. Practical reflections. Surface learning is active, effective pedagogy approach, and the active engagement of the students facilitate their deep learning. They have to construct knowledge for themselves and school students. They have ownership of their knowledge. They feel happy to share with them our knowledge with media, with the community members, and they are also glad to contribute to the building of MIL City because this MIL City is their town, their hometown. So there are many applications of promoting MIL education and building MIL cities, and surface learning, to me, is one of the ways. So I will stop my sharing here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Professor Alice, for your sharing.
Can you see the slides?
No.
No, you cannot see the slides? Oh, sorry. So you have to tell me.
As we are speaking, I used to let you go through.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, after you can share it with us when we discuss about your topic. Yeah, we appreciate your topic. We appreciate your sharing about the contribution of artificial intelligence in the university. and you have shared with us the work university has done, even though in your home university or in Hong Kong in general. And I like the link between students and the lineage of a primary or secondary school to let them know the use of artificial intelligence. Thank you so much for sharing this.
Okay, I can show you my PowerPoint later. Yeah, because you have to tell me that I can't share my screen.
Yeah, okay, I will let you share your screen just now, but I will highlight that our next guest, Professor Babu Dinesh from India, can also participate this meeting with us because of health problems. Sure. So he presented his apologies for the staff, and we understand that it is not a volunteer because he is ill. So the floor is open. I will give the floor to Professor Felipe for his commentary, contribution, question. And
thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Of course, it's a real big opportunity to share knowledge and opinions about MIL cities. Well, at the pronunciation of Veronika, I like so much your general framework about the MIL cities and our work in MIL cities. She talked about the books, about the lines of research, and she talked about the transit, the network with between universities, campuses, and the cities, and the corporations and the cities. This vision is very important to understanding the real dimension of MIL cities. I like to say too about the presentation of Davi Mayer. He talks the very important topic about MIL cities in favelas and the use of artificial intelligence in favelas to separate the gap between the cities, other space of the cities, and the favelas. Favelas in Brazil are a special space without with very important problems and very big problems and challenge about the economic challenge, and very in this space we got many problems with security, for example, for the with the education, without education, and other significant challenge. And Davi Mayer speak about this. He talked too, very important, his speech, because he talks a good practice and show good practice in favelas. He showed the use of artificial intelligence in favelas and good practice about this. And finally, the Professor Alice Lee talks about the Hong Kong, your city, and her focus was the education and the critical thinking in this context. We got here many highlights, and we got here many important conclusions. For example, in my opinion, MIL cities is a very complex context. It's very complex concept, because we got here the question. The question is not about technology. The question is how we use the technology. That's the principal point here. And we need, we got here different visions about this point. That's my commentaries.
Thank you, Professor Felipe, for your commentary, your contribution, your appreciation, and we love it because you have add a new idea to what they have shared with us. And I appreciate all the speakers. And when I return back to Professor Veronika, I love the results of what we have done between 2021, 2023. It is a huge work we have done in the world, sharing the concept of my city, university, and the country that are engaged in this project. We need to go beyond. We need to try to work together. We need to move together with UNESCO. UNESCO must know that this work is the work of all the experts, the community, the teachers, the professors, and we have to the support of UNESCO. UNESCO need to help us, to help this aspect so we can achieve the project we have. And I will give the floor to Professor Alice, Professor Mayer, and Veronika also to add their contribution.
Okay, so maybe now I can share my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so you haven't told me that I could not share my screen before.
Yes.
Okay, and I think the most important thing, is that like this. In Hong Kong, we can adopt the collaborative network model because I think it is very important, for various stakeholders and organizations in civil society to work together. Today, I focus my work on the universities. So the university do not just work alone. If we just work alone to offer courses, it is not enough. So that's why we use service learning. Service learning is that we not only teach the university student to be media and information literate, we also use the students to spread the knowledge of MIL literacy, to the rest, of the community, so that they can work together. For example, and several universities use, surface learning to do it. And the surface learning is a good way because just I mentioned that, it is a good application, not only teach the student, to memorize something, but also to help them to create knowledge by themselves and work together with the community members. So I think that is the most important thing we have to do, to work together and with the community. And I think that is the most important thing. Yeah, and I'm glad that my students have able, to produce, a number of teaching materials packages, and they also conduct a lot of activities, to share, with their community members. So that is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Alice, for this additional contribution. It is very appreciated. As we see the slide, we have some picture of the product of the work you are doing in Hong Kong, in your university, and the engagement of your students to co-produce knowledge, not only for themselves, but for those who are above them, such as primary, secondary school, and the interaction between these students is very, very important because today we can't learn without others. So Students who are in primary school, they must work together with those who have some policies and let them know the ethical use of artificial intelligence, internet, screen, so they can be good citizens for our countries. Thank you so much. Dr. Mayer, Dr. Veronika, you have the floor.
If I have the opportunity, so I would like to mention two things. First of all, I would like to say that I was absolutely impressed by presentation of Professor Davi Mayer, of course, because artificial intelligence technologies in favelas, it seems to me that it's really outstanding experience and expertise, really. Of course, it seems to me that everybody in the world knows about the Brazilian favelas from absolutely different sides. And it seems to me that this experience and this project, it's not simply very interesting. It's, of course, about the opportunities for people and for the opportunities to develop and the opportunities to lead, the opportunities to learn and to educate, by the way. So it seems to me that it's absolutely important project. It's outstanding and important expertising project, it seems to me. And of course, I was expressed by this experience, of course. And the second thing, very shortly, I would like to mention about the new talk platform. So it's about the platform for discussion between between different lecturers, professors, researchers. So it seems to me that now, speaking about the artificial intelligence, new technologies, digital platforms, and everything, so it seems to me that it's necessary try to find the opportunities of communication, the opportunities for development, the opportunities for education, maybe finding new ideas for researching, maybe preparing the mutual researching. So in this way, it seems to me that it's necessary to use all these new technologies for increasing our communication, for increasing our work together, and for improving our opportunities. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor Veronika, for your contribution. It is very appreciated. And me also, the project of Dr. Davi is very interesting. And I have a call of action. I would like to know how we can implement this project in other countries. If in Africa, we have the same problem, we have the same problematic. And if we can implement this project in some favelas in Africa, it will solve many problems. Because we have the problem of security, problem of violence, problem of many things in Africa. And I love this project. We need to implement as we work closely to the international quarter of MIL Alliance, who are the voice of those who don't have this voice, to let UNESCO know that our villages need to use MIL as a tool to develop their countries, their favelas, so we can live together. You have the floor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel, teacher. Yes. Let's go for the new projects, new opportunities for changing lives, changing societies. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Veronika, for your words. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Davi, for your word, your contribution. And we are at the end of this session, and I will let everyone to give a short summary in some word, 2-3 words about his thought, his insight, and the final word will be to Professor Felipe. We continue. We can begin with our Professor Emerit Alice, who will have chance to have this afternoon. It is a sacrifice for her because in their country, it is early in the morning. She wake up at 3 a.m. to share this knowledge with us. Thank you so much, Professor Alice. Thank you so much. You have the floor.
Well, I think promoting MIR education is really essential. In the past, it seems that media literacy is only luxurious. You can have it or not have it, but in the AI age, becomes a necessity. It is very important, for all the stakeholders, in a city, to promote, this and work together to build MIR cities. And I think university has a special role. Yeah, because for university, we are not only doing MIR research, but also teach students, but not only teach students, but also encourage our students to go out to the community to work with various NGOs, work together with the government. And I also, agree with Veronika, Professor. Yeah, so I mentioned about we need to have the global reach. Yeah, reach out, to other countries, to work together with other cities, so that, we can enhance, our knowledge about MIR. Well, thank you.
Thank you, Professor Alice, for this work. I return one word: work together to build a new world, a new community. Thank you so much. Okay, your last word, Dr. Mayer. Do you have something to share?
Oh, yes, thank you, Professor Emmanuel. For me, this opportunity is very special for this important discuss for the power of the work for universities, working for the governance, working for the interpretations works, yes, enterprise works for the change the reality of the people. The people today, there are many opportunities for generate new knowledge in the end of the intelligence artificial, yes, artificial intelligence. This is very new, but is necessary knowledge in the schools, knowledge and stimulate the participation of the communities for change the mindset, for the importance of the dates for the intelligence artificial for change of the society. Yes, but there are opportunities to discuss the ethical knowledge for the use of the intelligence artificial. As there's many important discuss the ethical instruments in the universities, in the governance, and the society for the change, the mindset is for me as more special participation of these projects for the change of the society and the new opportunities for our families and the continents. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Professor David, for your final conclusion. I return one word: the power of working together to collaborate, to create a new world, in order to generate a new knowledge with artificial intelligence for our society, for the development of our government, our countries, our families. It is appreciated. You are welcome. Thank you. So, Professor Veronika, your last word in one word.
2 words, please. First of all, I would like to, I absolutely agree with Professor Davi Mayer about the tremendous information literacy. It's about the changing of mindset of people. It's very important, it seems to me. And my second word, I would like to say that such platforms, it's not only for discussion the new things, it's also for the changing of the best and transferring of best practices, and we can use these best practices as in our own experience and expertise as teachers, for example, but also it's in new ideas. And I'm absolutely sure that the discussions on such platforms could be also the new point for development of the new projects between different countries, different continents. So it's very important. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Veronika, for your final word that are very important. I return 2 words, as you said. you need to develop knowledge to change our mindset and change and have the best practice of technology in our country, in our family, in our universities. Thank you so much. Professor Felipe, you have the floor to conclude this session.
Thank you so much, dear Professor Emmanuel Komi Kounakou. Thank you so much, dear colleague Veronika Yarnykh. Thank you so much, dear Professor Alice Lee. Thank you so much, dear colleague and Professor too, Davi Mayer. Thank you to all presence, the audience presence too. During this meeting, eminent speakers from China, Brazil, Cuba, Mongolia, and Canada will be sharing, will share their thoughts with us. This is a very important opportunity, unique opportunity. We believe in this perspective. We believe in MIL cities, but we need a basis, a theoretical basis for this approach. And these professionals, these colleagues share these visions, different visions about MIL cities. We need the application of this model. We need pilots about these models. This is a very important point too. And we need best practice, like we says in this session. Of course, we got here a very utopical vision, of course, but we need utopics. We need the utopia to believe, and we need the utopia to grow and grow together. That's my final words, and of course, I congratulate to everybody for this special session. Thank you so much.